I did not push
Quit
you
talking.
more.
Hey, no.
Excuse you?
Stop talking. When I'm telling you, you stop talking. Okay?
Do you know who I am?
On October 22, 2022, Ohio Blue Ash, in a recent incident at a Target store, a 37-year-old woman named Karen Ivory can be seen checking out at the register. After her total exceeded $1,000, she said she wouldn't have enough. Ashley Meyer, the manager who first encountered Ivory, noted that she was speaking very suspiciously and demanded restitution, which was respectfully declined. Ivory then began to get in her face. A loss prevention manager tried to handle the situation, but Ivory cornered him, leading to a physical dispute ending in a punch to the face. The manager can be seen calling 911 after the scene.
So what happened?
She
Okay, scene secure at 2046.
Okay. Came up, I tried to verbally de-escalate. She told me that she wanted to wreck it out, and I told her we couldn't do that.
Okay.
And then she said, excuse me, and I was like, man, like, I need you to back up or leave, like, well, we can't do that for you. So she started charging at me. I came all the way back into my office, into an enclosed space, and I hit her in the face.
Ivory tells the officers that everything happened after she asked for reparations for her purchases. Ivory can be seen engaged in a lengthy conversation with the officers, earnestly emphasizing her point.
So what caused the issue then here today?
Because I came in,
Ashley kind of
Target is somewhat of a home for me. And we were gonna have a big discussion here, and I asked her to do it nicely.
Who are you going to have this big discussion with?
With Target, whoever in Target I needed to speak with.
Okay.
I asked
So I ran
nicely, the young lady,
Hi, George, 31 squads responding,
I'm not gonna do
2432,
that.
updating
I'm
available
not gonna put you in touch.
purpose
I
2.
said, who would be
Yeah,
involved
call
if this place was called fire? I asked her to put me in touch with the right people. Who would you call if this place was on fire? It was. She would not. I'm not gonna do that. The young man came over, stood behind her. I asked him the same thing.
I'm kind of like
They
asking, like, what's going on?
teamed up.
What can I
We are
do?
not.
What's going on here?
Actually, no. The young lady got in my face. She pushed me too. She put her hands on me as well. I put my hands on no one. I came close to them and they felt threatened. Now at least hers was a pushback.
Yeah, just to separate you from her because you're in her space. Yeah.
She felt threatened. Who? Why did you feel threatened?
Depends on, I don't know what this discussion was about. What were you asking her to do?
Reach out to her manager so we can have a larger discussion about how money works and how provision works and how it's been working in our community in a very wrong way.
Can you elaborate a little bit, go into further detail?
Sure.
Ivory calls the incident her, quote, Rosa Parks moment.
Sure. I was asking with the support of my community to come behind me in a big way to have a money conversation. There have been people subjugated and locked out of things. We have decided we were not going to have a bigger conversation. I decided to take a stand. This is my Rosa Parks moment, dude. Don't play with me.
Body camera video captures Ivory speaking with officers for more than 30 minutes, stressing the statement she was trying to make.
We're having a conversation about how to reconcile the fact that some people benefited off of a system that was driven against other people. I asked nicely to have that conversation.
Okay, what were you asking for?
For her to connect me with who I could talk to.
What was your purpose of that further conversation? What were you going to ask that person for to do?
To break the lies around money.
What's that mean?
We all know money has not been treating everybody equally.
Okay.
Money is not the only way for things to happen. It's
Were
not.
Were you asking for them to make a donation, essentially? Or to let you have them for free?
No,
What was it?
I was coming up to the limit of where I had money. I was trying to ask if Target would comp me the rest, and we would have a conversation, a bigger conversation about why heart, because I know the heart of this place.
Okay.
It's the right place for me to have this conversation.
Target's a good company.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I was trying to have a hard conversation in a safe place.
Yeah. So did you?
No.
I got up there.
People
I
hit
had no
me
idea
for that.
exactly what was said to her, but
I did it the right way.
And then when I was,
I went through the right steps. They kept. The reason the problem why money doesn't work right is because it blocks people at checkpoints. And I'm tired of people locking good people out. You don't get paid what you deserve.
Well, other than
Nearly as much. Because choosing to do the right thing in this world costs us monetarily. That's not fair.
I don't know.
The system is rigged against people doing the right thing.
After the officer informed her about trespassing at Target, she bit her lip, trying to hold back her tears, refusing to cooperate.
Today, trespass from Target.
I'm sorry?
As of today, you're trespass from Target.
On the basis of you hitting me?
Ma'am, let's go.
Outside.
No, that is not going to
Either
happen.
you walk out on your own or in handcuffs.
Oh, I will be arrested for this cause.
Okay, come on. Come on.
No, I'm
Come
not
on.
gonna move.
Don't make this more
Nope,
difficult than it has to be.
it's gonna be on camera. Where are you holding your lines at?
Come on.
He has to.
That's all this is.
So
He
he
has-
gets the right to kick me out after he hits me. He didn't bubble
So-
that. He can't bubble that up in management.
He is
I've
speaking on
asked-
behalf of the company at this
Really,
point. That's
exactly.
What he's doing.
So he can speak on behalf of the company at that level, but he couldn't do it there.
I wasn't out there. I'm sure tensions were a little different than they are at this moment in time. So
No, you're gonna reconcile that. You're not gonna give me any more lies. You will tell the truth about the situation. No. You are trying to arrest me for him hitting me.
Correct. You are under arrest.
Yes.
You're under arrest for menacing and disorderly conduct. Okay? Now, here's what we would like to do. We would
Let's
rather
go
you
make
walk
this
outside and not make a big deal. If you're going to make
Oh,
a big
no,
deal,
you're
we're
gonna
going to have to
cuss
handcuff you and do all that
Yes, you
other stuff.
will. Yes, you will.
Let's go.
Go ahead, stand up then.
I'm not gonna
Don't
move.
get resisting too. Okay?
Let's do it.
Let's
If we're
not.
gonna go into it, let's do it. If you're gonna hold every line, you know what happened here.
I know, I just watched the video.
I asked to open a conversation, and he's still blocking me out, and you guys are protecting me.
Ma'am, you chased the one employee all the way to the front, okay? You made contact with her body by pushing your body into hers. I just watched it clear as day on the video.
Okay?
He then came out and you followed him all the way back here,
Okay?
making him fear for his safety. You backed him into an office and you got hit in the face, unfortunately.
When people are backed into a corner, they can choose. They can choose to do the right thing, or they can choose to lash out.
Okay, you were in the wrong here, just so we're
I
clear.
held the line.
You didn't hold
And
the line.
I moved my line continuously. I asked, and when they did not respect, they were gatekeeping me. Like the whole world has kept people.
Man, you were
And
free to leave at any time,
Absolutely.
but you didn't.
Absolutely.
So,
because it
You
wasn't right.
amplified the situation. No, you wanted something
when the
for
laws
free.
are not right,
You wanted something
you
for
make a
free.
stand so they can change.
Are you ready to go
If
outside?
the laws are meant to hold people down, you will fight for me, my community.
Okay, let's go outside.
The police officers denied pressing charges against the manager as he acted in self-defense. They showed her the CCTV video as proof for the arrest. After a long argument, she unwillingly allowed the officer to arrest her but continued talking.
It doesn't, just because your intentions were good does not make this any less illegal, unfortunately.
Right.
So we
But what
have,
happens when the
So give me 2
laws
seconds.
are not okay for people? We
I
need to
have
talk
to
about it.
enforce the laws that are in place. Okay, that is our job, that is our goal.
But he's not getting arrested for assault?
It's not assault.
He's defending himself.
No, there was
Yes.
not at any times that my hands came up to do anything to anybody.
You're not being
What I
charged
did,
with
I
assault.
stood my ground.
Okay, and you
And
were
when
wrong.
people, no, I wasn't. Standing your ground is not wrong if you're standing it in the truth.
I need you to turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Thank you.
Violate my rights as a human being. When it gets to a point where a young man reached out and hit an older black woman,
Regardless of age, race, anything. it's
you
not-
don't hit somebody.
You don't hit people, but I can also understand why he did. He was defending himself. You
How-
chased him into a closed office where he had no point of exit.
Right, that was the point. I was forcing him to have a
You
conversation.
were forcing him to become scared and in fear.
We haven't been able to see and communicate with each other, and that's what I was trying to do.
Okay.
And I asked nicely, and I got refused, and I stood a line that scared them, and they lashed out.
So do you think you could have approached it in a different manner than how we approached it today and probably got the same goal, the same end?
How do you expect I'm asking for something at the register to be done.
Mm-hmm.
The cashier couldn't do it for me. I asked her to bubble it up to a manager. That's what you do. You take it up the chain of command.
Absolutely you do. Yeah.
But this is the problem. My people have been trying to take it up the chain of command, and they're getting smacked back down because the laws are not in their favor. For you to take a hard stand, I just got hit.
He was charged with disorderly conduct and sent to jail for 1 day, and additionally, fined $110. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Until next time, stay cool and stay cheesy.